Well, from groceries to gas to your next vacation, prices are under pressure this summer, and a big part of that is due to the tariffs and economic uncertainty. Here to make sense of it all for us is Emory economic professor Dr. Kai-Ji Chen. Dr. Chen, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Are Atlanta families expected to pull back on things like dining out, entertainment, and travel, or are there signs of strong spending still going on?
Yeah, I think that in the summer there's the economic uncertainty and the rising costs, reshaping how family can travel, and the Airbnb report 43% of American plan to road trips this summer and cutting back their trip during duration and extras. And so there's a clear shift toward more budget conscious and intentional spending across travel and leisure. Yeah.
And you'll attribute that more toward the economic uncertainty more so than the tariffs, right? Or is it
Yeah,
both?
that's right.
Or is it both?
Excuse me, say it again.
Or I was asking you, is it both? Let me ask you another question here. Do you think Atlanta's summer jobs will feel the drag from these consumers spending less, especially for teens?
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, I think that there's a lot of economic uncertainty at this point, and so that's caused the consumer that to choose more cost-conscious planning. And for example, they want to shorten their booking windows and shorten duration of the trips, and there could be more domestic trips than international ones. Yeah.
And so I'm sure retailers are looking forward to back to school, maybe having a strong back to school season. We do have a couple of holiday weekends coming up. How realistically are the tariffs to affect those things?
Yeah, and I think that because now there's still a lot of economic uncertainty, and I think that this can actually affect a lot of hot family spending on the back to school spending, and so I'm pretty sure that that at this point the consumer sentiment is low according to the University of Michigan survey, and the consumer sentiment is actually pretty low at this point.
Do you think, as a result of that, right, would costs come down for some of these spots that people mostly go to as far as summer vacations? Maybe some of the hotels and those prices would start to come down because consumers are not partaking.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can see the airfares, then some of the costs actually are coming down. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So a staycation may be a little bit better than going away, right?
Yep, that's right. Yeah.
Take a shorter trip. I get it. Yeah. All right. Are these categories where you expect them to be as far as Atlantans spending less, or what do you think?
Yeah, that's exactly I think the current economic situation is, and people try to look for the cost, the more conscious the spending. Like in July 4, instead of flying the long distance travel, and they may choose to rather to drive. They just wait until the last second and make their travel.
All right, Dr. Chen, really appreciate you joining us, and thanks for your insight today.
No for hotel.
All right, take care.